Welcome to Tea with Queens, where we judge celebrity chaos like it's our royal duty.
From red carpet disasters to secret flings, we're handing out crowns. Or cancellations.
Take your seats, darlings. The queens have entered the chat. So, one of the more cringe-worthy moments in recent celeb stories comes from Joe Jonas. Yeah, he, literally gave a high five to a flight attendant thinking he was high-fiving his drummer right after joining the Mile High Club.
Wait, really? That's so off the wall. It almost sounds like a scene from a comedy show rather than a real-life, awkward moment, right?
Exactly. He admitted that because he was wearing contacts, he left the bathroom all hyped up thinking, his celebratory high five was for his bandmate, not realizing until after the awkward bump that it was actually the flight attendant.
Yeah, I can imagine the moment of realization. And, he even mentioned that if it wasn't on a private aircraft, he'd probably be banned from flying. That just, escalates the embarrassment to a whole new level.
Right, it's like he, had a split-second lapse in judgment and, ended up in a situation that could have had serious repercussions. But, he kind of laughs it off later, saying it was worth the experience overall.
It's interesting how these personal slip-ups, even when they're super embarrassing, become little anecdotes that remind us celebs are just human too.
Absolutely. And, there's another layer to this. Joe also opened up about the whole purity ring thing from his early career. Back then, he and his brothers, really tried to stick to their Christian values, which meant they, even faced interviews with sort of intrusive questions about when they'd, eventually get intimate.
Right, I remember that context. So, on one hand, he's remembered for sticking to a conservative image early on, and on the other, he's now, sharing these cringe yet funny behind-the-scenes moments. That's quite the shift, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It, shows that as time passes, celebs evolve and become more open about these personal misadventures. Although I'm a bit
I get the
skeptical
humor.
that they want to keep sharing every detail, it might just be too much sometimes.
I see your point, but in this case, it comes off as relatable. I mean, imagine being so caught up in the moment that you mistake one person for another. It's like when you're, so focused on one thing that you completely mix up your signals.
Exactly. It's like a humorous hiccup that reminds us that even amid fame and glamour, priorities can sometimes be hilariously misaligned. And his self-deprecating tone just adds to the charm.
Absolutely. And, the whole discussion around purity rings and early career pressures really gives a peek into how the industry's expectations have shifted over the years.
Totally. It highlights the contrast between what was once considered acceptable, or rather expected, and the more open, sometimes messy realities now. It's like, saying, we used to keep it all buttoned up, now let's laugh at our mistakes.
Yeah, it's refreshing in a weird way. So all in all, it's a story that mixes humor, a pinch of embarrassment, and a reminder of evolving cultural attitudes in the entertainment world.
Exactly. It's these personal stories that, really humanize the stars for us. It's like, one moment you're amid all the glitz and glamour, and then you remember someone might accidentally high-five a flight attendant instead of their drummer.
Right. That really drives it home. Well, I gotta say, as cringe as it is, it does make for one entertaining anecdote that we can all, chuckle over together.
Definitely. And hey, if you can laugh at yourself or at these little missteps, it makes everything just a bit more bearable, don't you think?
Yep, absolutely. Thanks for diving into that hilarious slice of celeb life. Definitely one for the books.